Your feelings are real, but they are not always reliable. Hi, welcome to Real Life Reflections with Ishi, where I share real experiences, real growth, and real faith. Today, we're talking about feelings, facts, and why feelings matter but still need guidance. Many of us had to learn the hard way that feelings are not enough to guide us through life. So many people make decisions based only on how they feel in the moment. And while emotions are real and important, they were never meant to lead every decision we make because feelings can be real and still be wrong. You can feel attached to something that is unhealthy. You can feel hopeful about a situation that has no foundation. You can feel loved by someone who doesn't value you. You can feel safe in a place that's actually harming you. You can feel fear when God is calling you forward. You can feel angry, act too quickly, and regret it later. You can feel offended, respond impulsively, and damage something that needed wisdom instead of reaction. And that is why maturity often requires us to become less subjective and more objective. Not cold, not heartless, and definitely not detached. Objective, meaning that we learn to look at what is true and not just what feels true in the moment. Because if emotions lead every decision, it may cause us to ignore red flags because we want it to work or excuse behavior because we care too much. It may cause us to stay too long because attachment is loud or avoid change because fear feels convincing. It may cause us to settle because loneliness feels heavy or react out of anger because we feel hurt. It may result in us making rushed decisions because pressure feels urgent. Sometimes it may even cause us to give up too soon because frustration feels final. And that doesn't just apply to relationships, it applies to life. So, feelings tell you how something affects you, but facts tell you what is actually happening. Feelings may say, but I'm scared, I'm hopeful, I love them, I'm angry, I feel offended, but I don't feel ready. But facts will say the pattern has not changed, the effort is inconsistent, the environment is unhealthy, this is not the right place or time. You are still responsible for your response. Wisdom is required here. And wisdom is knowing how to honor both the feelings and the facts without allowing either to be misused. We should not ignore our feelings, but we should not let them drive. We should let truth lead and allow feelings to follow. Proverbs 3, verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding." Sometimes our own understanding is shaped by emotion or fear or wounds or our limited perspective. And that is why truth is greater than our feelings. Feelings are signals and they can reveal pain, desire, fear. They can reveal unmet needs, anger, frustration, grief, disappointment, exhaustion, even uncertainty. But signals still need interpretation. For example, feeling anxious does not always mean danger is present. Feeling lonely does not mean you should return to what hurt you. Feeling guilty does not always mean that you are wrong. Feeling afraid does not always mean you should stop moving forward. Sometimes it means heal. Sometimes it means grow. Sometimes it means trust God. Sometimes it means you should just choose differently. Jeremiah 17, verse 9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" This reminds us that inner impulses alone are not enough. We need wisdom. We need truth. We need discernment. So ask yourself, what feelings have been leading my decisions lately? What facts have I been ignoring? Where do I need truth to guide my emotions? Am I responding to facts or am I responding to feelings? Am I responding to reality or am I reacting to emotion? Because peace comes when life is built on reality and not illusion. You do not need to become emotionless to be wise. You do not need to suppress your feelings to become strong. And you simply need to give your feelings proper leadership. Psalm 119, verse 105 says, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." When feelings feel loud, God's truth can still lead. Feelings matter, but they need guidance. So, feel your feelings, acknowledge them, honor them, process them, but do not let them lead where the truth should. Let wisdom lead, let truth lead, let God lead. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this blesses you as much as it has blessed me. And if this spoke to you, share it with someone you love. I'll see you in the next reflection.